man, so good. Has nothing to do with the restaurant that made that chicken, and everything to do with the fact that my sons are sliding right in at 17 into that provider role. Hey, everybody. It's Carlos again. God bless you. We'll talk about some young, wealthy, and Black Academy basics. And it all started, I had a wonderful time this week hanging out with some beloved friends. Shout out to you, James. Shout out, Rick. And it came from James. The brother asked a young lady, 30-year-old, 30-year-old young lady, and the gentleman was 27. Posed a question to the young lady, what do you desire in male companionship? Fantastic question. And this young lady, shout out Khadijah, gave a fantastic answer. Said security. I was blown away. I was further blown away because when he asked the same question to the brother, shout out Reese, he said what he looks for from a woman companion is loyalty. I am so pleased with the potential this next generation, especially because if we're really honest, Generation X and Boomers, we're honest. We did our best to screw them up. And with all this women's lib and independence, we don't need no man, and all the same, and it's refreshing to hear a young lady and a young man speak about their needs. And it's so core and basic to manhood and womanhood. What's called traditional manhood and womanhood. It's okay for the woman to desire security from the man. It's okay for the man to desire loyalty from the woman. We're not the same. We're not the same. We're not the same even on a microscopic level. Do you understand that what emanates from the man, I'll be a little graphic, but we gotta keep it real. What emanates from the man is a sperm. That sperm is in a race, for survival, so that that sperm can crack open the egg for survival of this human species. The egg isn't racing. The egg is just sitting there. The egg was sitting there before that woman was even born. It just sits there. How is that the same? I'm not trying to hurt anybody's feelings. Lord knows I'm not. We need everybody. Everyone. LGBTQ, we need everyone. We want to love everyone. I am just saying at a microscopic level, the sperm is violent, the sperm is in a race. That male counterpart, even at a microscopic level, is not the same as an egg from a woman. So that our needs socially, I don't care that that which is socially acceptable right now is saying something different. For the good of the entire species, we're not the same, y'all. So our needs don't need to be the same all the time. Of course, look, of course we need love and we need affection. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about when you ask that question, bless you, James, What do you, young lady, need from a man? Well, protection is what she said. Basically, two P's in one. Security, she said. So that's provider, protector. And that's why I'm so proud of my boys. That's provider, protector. When they brought home that, when they brought home that chicken, and they said, "Hey, Dad, we just wanted to set it out for the family." Yeah, right. But they learned that from somewhere. They learned that from Dad. I learned it from my grandfather. He learned it. Do you understand? This provider protector thing has to be taught so that we don't get confused about all this 50-50 crap and I'll pay for this restaurant, you pay for that. Man, look, hey, bro. And I want to talk about a couple things here, and then they'll be done. One is, shame on us for talking about all this independent woman crap. Really, what we should have been aiming for and what we should be desiring from here on out, especially as Black women, is interdependence. Isn't that really what you want? Do you really want independence? Separation from the man? Is that what you really want? Because you got it. Now you sit in that big old house by yourself. Is that really what you want? Or do you want interdependence? Do you want us to be working together towards a goal? That's what those young folks said. Young lady says she wants security. Man says we want loyalty. We can work together at that and we can build. That's interdependence, y'all. That's not independence. Protective provider and loyalty. I believe that this is the standard. There's other things that we can add to that, but let's just talk about the standard. I believe that this is the standard by which we can stack everything else. The man must be provider, protector at his DNA, at his basics. And the woman should be loyal at her basics. Now, that's the standard operating procedure. Those of us in the efficiency world, the process efficiency world, we live off of standard operating procedures. But what happens when things break down, right? What happens when Murphy comes? We need to have a CAP, a corrective action procedure. And so that's the part that's not talked about. 80% of the time, yeah, I gotta be provider protector around here. That's true. What happens when I get sick, when I get hurt, when I get laid off? There has to be a corrective action procedure. So then Queenie steps in. And sometimes she has to provide more of the bread than I do. Not upset about it. And no real man should be upset about it. No man should be upset about it. I'm gonna put no real qualifier. Same thing about loyalty. I think loyalty has to be learned by our women. There's a time when perhaps there's some confusion about loyalty from Queenie as far as she should be loyal to her mother first or to me. And then she had to learn, well, you know, you can be be with your mama and be by yourself. I had learned not to accept. You're going to have to make a choice. So that's to y'all mamas that's holding on to these sons, holding on to these daughters and won't let them really flesh out their wings and have a relationship and make mistakes and come back and get better. You better let them go because you're smothering them, and it's not fair to whoever that young lady or that young man is. Because they got to get to a standard operating procedure where she is loyal to that man and where he is provider protector to that woman. Oh, man. Good stuff going on here, y'all. Bless your hearts. We'll talk to you again. I'm about to go ahead and eat my provider protector chicken supplied by my 17-year-old sons. Oh, yeah. Oh, happy day. Oh, happy day.